Libra, hello, welcome. Anastasia here. We are going to do a weekly reading for the sign of Libra for the last week of March. So March 24th through March 30th or 31st, thereabouts, Libra. And this is a big week for us. As you know, we have the solar eclipse, the new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. So amazing, Libra. This is happening on March 29th. Also, March 30th, Neptune. Okay, the planet of dreams, subconscious, psyche, all that intuition. Neptune is entering the sign of Aries as well. All right, and this is going to last for the next 13-14 years, because that's how often Neptune changes signs. And Libra, I have to tell you that Neptune in the sign of Aries, this is going to be big awakening all over in the world. Okay, people are going through we're going to go through a big spiritual awakening, understanding, clarity. Also, Libra, this is a big surge of creative energy in the world. You might feel more motivated to create something of your own. Whether you are an artist, a musician, or it doesn't matter what, you may be even financial advisor. It doesn't really matter, but this is definitely an energy of creativity, innovation, especially with Uranus later on switching signs, Libra. So this is big. This year is big. So last time that Neptune was in the sign of Aries was 150 something years ago. So this was, I calculated, and that was around the time of 1860s. So here in the United States, in 1860s, we had the whole Civil War, all right, and also basically a liberation of slaves. Think about that. That's huge. The whole mindset shifted about how people should be treated, and that slavery, it's not normal. Okay, think about that. That's huge. And what happened in the world in 1860s. Think about that. So Libra, let's go ahead and proceed with the reading. I want to also mention once again the solar eclipse here. This is in the sign of Aries, and Aries falls in our 7th house, Libra. So this may bring about some really important new connections for you. It could be soulmate connection, it could be friendships, business connections, but these potential new connections you are making have a potential to change your life. Okay, that's how big this can be. So keep your eyes open. Right now is probably a good time to be open to new opportunities and meeting new people. Overall, just entering new communities, signing up for some sort of group activities. This could be a really good time to do that, because as you are following these signs to meet new people, this could lead you to your path. You're like the path that's fated for you, and potentially a very fortunate events, Libra. So a fantastic energy in the air, and new moons as usual bring about new beginnings. So I'm so excited, Libra. I feel this excitement in the air. I started feeling it earlier this week, and I hope you too. So yeah, Libra. Also a big time to overall shift your consciousness, your own understanding, your own consciousness, Libra. This is really huge. You may be experiencing like an upgrade. You may be becoming more intuitive. You may be seeing things, hearing things that are unusual, and that's probably already started happening back in February, but it's really heightened right now. And your higher self, your angels, your spirit team may be really talking to you and directing you on the right path at this time. So yeah, Libra, beautiful energy. Okay, so one of the cards I drew from the Oracle deck, preparing for this reading. This was the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck, and I shuffled the deck and I wasn't really focusing. This card came out and I put it back in the deck, and then I started shuffling again and actually focusing on a question, like main energy for Libra, most important message for this upcoming week, and freedom came up. Now, this freedom card, I feel, or liberation or something like that, was also like the main theme in the whole monthly reading for March for Libra. So the fact that it's coming out again is a very important sign for us, indicating that we could be liberating ourselves from old beliefs, constraints, subconscious thoughts that keep us stuck, preventing us from moving forward. There could be freedom from physical conditions. There could be freedom from a lack of finances or something here, Libra. I definitely see some sort of liberation here. So the card itself says, express yourself without hesitation. Break free and let your spirit fly. Make choices that increase your freedom. Don't be tied down. Laugh, dance, explore, and go beyond predictable behavior. Be daring. That's all about Aries, right? Cast aside restrictions. Beautiful. So choose life on your terms at this time and don't accept rules that don't feel right. So you could be liberating yourself from societal norms and beliefs as well at this time, Libra. So beautiful energy. I'm going to let it sit right here. And as the main energy for this upcoming week, we got the High Priestess. I mean, come on. This is so much wisdom here, Libra. Inner wisdom. You are listening to that this week. There's something inside of you that's speaking to you, and you kind of setting aside your logic for a while, and your mind kind of telling you one thing, but your intuition is leading you in a new direction, and I feel that's what you have to listen to at this time. So High Priestess energy, beautiful. This is Neptune in Aries, Libra, following that, acting on that intuition, creativity, new ideas, inspiration, and I'm picking up on inner wisdom, understanding some things for yourself, okay? So finding some sort of answers that were hidden there, but you didn't pay attention, and now kind of you are paying attention, if that makes any sense. Okay, Libra, so let's go ahead and start your reading. Oh, thank you so much, Universe, Spirit Guides. Please let us know what are the most important messages for Libra Collective this upcoming week, March 24th through 30th. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's set aside. By the way, this is the deck. What's this deck? The Wild Reflections Tarot deck that I'm going to be using today. But we will actually start from with something different. We will be using the Inner Eye Oracle deck here. All right, most important messages for Libra Collective this upcoming week. Thank you so much. Most important messages for Libra Collective this upcoming week. All right, what do we have here? We have the guide and we have the social engagements. Okay, this is kind of what I was feeling is you may be joining new groups and activities, group activities in a new community, new area, making new friends, or simply attending some sort of a event, right? That's like more festive with the champagne, like. But what I'm seeing here is there is some sort of a guide in the picture, as you can see. The King of Hearts, I believe, that's actually kind of supposed to reflect tarot. So really this person is someone who is emotionally mature and stable. I feel like this could be some sort of maybe a group therapy also here. Group therapy or meditation group or yoga group, something here where there's a person of an influence for you. This person may be leading that meditation group or leading that therapy session, and they have wisdom to share with you, Libra. Now, on the other hand, it could be you. At this time, you are very in tune with your emotions. You kind of are, maybe you have already healed a lot and you are really maturing with that, gaining a lot of wisdom, and you may be ready to also counsel others. Okay, so it could be two different perspectives here, Libra. But sometimes it can indicate seeking out a professional help from somebody. But it could be even something simple as having a friend or an acquaintance who really is a good person to listen to and give you advice as well. This is very, very good indication that you may meet somebody new who may either change your perspective or really kind of promote your healing, or even give you clues as to which direction to go next, Libra. And this is a very loving person, so this could be potentially soulmate energy, as we know, but it doesn't have to be. Okay. What else for a Libra this upcoming week, please? Okay, let's see what's coming up here. Oh, we have mail. So some sort of communication coming forward in written form or perhaps electronic. For some reason, I'm picking up on going over old mail, the way that they're tied with a ribbon. It's almost like old-fashioned mail, going over some sort of old documents, maybe. It could be really just documents as well, something official that comes in mail, Libra. But let's see, let's pick another card for this. What do we need to know here about this? Official invitations to social engagements, invitations to events. Endings. Oh, wow. Okay. Look at that. First of all, I love this skull. It looks like it has succulents or some sort of flowers, like carnations or something on the top. Reminds me of the Day of the Dead. This is, I'm getting final paperwork. Final, yes, like legal final paperwork. Certificates of completion. Certificates of completion, like graduation papers or... yeah, like some sort of qualifications here, certificates of completion, Libra. But also you are ending something here in order to begin something new. So like eclipsing something out in order to begin something new. So let's draw a few cards here, other cards. Maybe this is the end of a legal case. A decision is reached here, Libra. All right. What else for Libra? Some sort of lease could be ending, rental lease, something, or... Okay. What else for Libra? Ooh, we have the Lover and we have Success. Libra. Oh, love that. Look at this. Both their hearts, energy here. Obviously, the Lover and Success. Wow. This really indicates that you are experiencing, perhaps, like I mentioned in the last reading that I did during the week, there is some sort of a new romance or excitement in the air, energy of new potential in the air. So this could be something that you are like at the right place at the right time, connecting with the right person, okay? Reuniting with a loved one here. Now this Success card looks, like something that you have accomplished on your own, something that, could be completely unrelated to this Lover card. It's something that you're, like an accomplishment of your own goal, ambition. A symbol of achievement and bravery, commitment, Okay, there could be commitment to your own, like loving yourself and your own goals, or it could be a commitment to helping somebody else with their goals. It could be a personal victory, such as you passed the exam and you stuck to your diet, and now you are giving yourself a pat on the back because it really made a difference in your health and your appearance. Okay, this could be that somebody, also a loved one, possibly a younger loved one in your family, is also reaching some sort of an important milestone here, like a successful accomplishment of something. I'm saying this because this is like a Jack, which is somebody who is younger. Okay, so and the fact that we have endings here, it does kind of emphasize an accomplishment and an ending of a challenge here. Okay, most important messages for Libra Collective this upcoming week. Most important messages for Libra Collective this upcoming week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoops, okay. Knight of Swords. Very fast-paced energy here. It looks to me like you're taking some sort of quick action, okay? This kind of speaks of determination and bravery, and sometimes maybe acting on impulse as well. Okay, so let's see what else. What do we need to know about this energy, please? What do we need to know about this Knight of Swords? Thank you so much. Interestingly enough, a lot of knights came out in the last reading as well, including this knight here. What do we need to know about the Knight of Swords? Eight of Swords. Wow, a Libra. Can I just say, this is the card of basically liberating yourself. Because look at this. They both have a bow and arrows over here, like arrows. Okay? I have a feeling that there's some sort of a quick development, maybe news, and an opportunity for you to take brave action and therefore free yourself from doubt and any sort of restriction that has been keeping you stuck or like delaying things for you, Libra. So there's like acting quickly, thinking quickly, coming up with great ideas on the spot here that could potentially change things for you, Libra. I feel like this is very mental energy, and she is literally looking at herself in the reflection and seeing, oh my gosh, I have been, stuck and tied up and living under a rock all this time. I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, so there's some sort of a action being taken to set yourself free this week. All right, what else for a Libra regarding this, please? What else for Libra regarding this here? Page of Swords. Look at this. Look at all the swords that are coming out, Libra. This is our mental energy. And he's ready to go. Look at this. He's ready to shoot that arrow. He is ready to go. I mean, that's definitely something that's no longer feeling stuck. Like you're changing your mindset about something, okay? You are basically liberating yourself from your old mindset. And this is you kind of perhaps researching, looking into new opportunities, new ideas, finding new ways, asking people around, learning new things as well here, Libra. There is some kind of an idea or a word spoken that helps you move forward quickly. Okay, it changes things for you. It changes things for you. Okay, let's see what else for Libra. What else? Oh, I just got somebody, maybe you are battling like social anxiety, and maybe you have not been able to engage or share in social activities because you were feeling shy or anxious or worried or just kind of closed up. But now I feel like you have that sense of I can do it, like you're changing your mindset, and you are able to speak up even. Okay, what else for Libra this upcoming week, please? Thank you so much. What else for Libra this upcoming week? Thank you so much. All right, we have the star. Oh, I love this. She's doing some sort of ceremony, which involves like tea. Maybe that's not tea, but looks like a tiny teapot to me. Some sort of like healing ceremony here. Interesting. Some sort of ritual. But this is the star energy. What do we need to know about? This is about healing, about hope and renewal here. Three of Wands. Okay, Libra. I like this. I like this a lot. Okay, so I am picking up that some of you may have been stuck inside for a long time, for whatever reasons, weather or health related reasons, or maybe you were busy with work. But I am seeing that you have a sense of like freedom, as in you want to travel, you want to go out and do things. Perhaps, you know, you might need to take a few more days to recoup and then get out. But it does look like you are feeling the healing energy, and you're feeling really hopeful. So some of you may be planning travel here ahead of time, setting in stone your vacation plans perhaps, or making plans for your near future, like what you desire, what your goals are, Libra, because I think that you are ready to grow and to move forward and expand. And you are no longer wanting to confine yourself to certain limiting space or limiting ideas, or where you're at now. You want to go ahead and explore. Okay, so the fact that the star comes up here is you could be at this point dreaming of a new opportunity, or visualizing it, and setting intentions. Okay, because you know it's going to come true. So this is very, very important. To me, it looks like some sort of also visualization workshop. For some reason, I'm getting visualization workshop, where you visualize to a meditation, and for some reason I'm picking up on that. But it's definitely waking up inspiration in you, and healing. So I think here is you cannot wait to get started on some sort of a new journey and adventure here, Libra. What else do we need to know about this, please? What else do we need to know about this? Thank you so much. What else do we need to know about this? Thank you. Ooh, and we have the Knight of Cups. Seriously? It's coming out again. The Lover right here. Also, it's could be considered like the Knight of Cups. Libra, you could have potential. You could be looking into potential like opportunity to travel, connect with someone on a deeper level, share your, personal feelings. There is an invitation perhaps to an event as well. Therefore, you are making plans about how to get there, where to stay. You're making plans ahead about this, for this social occasion here. But I'm also seeing you are making new connections as well. Okay, so there could be somebody gives you an idea or an offer to try something out, and you are quite open to it. Okay, you're quite open to it. And you yourself are also in a very intuitive and in a very intuitive mode and energy right now. So whatever it is that you focus on, I feel like it's like manifesting for you. All right, what else for Libra this upcoming week? What else for Libra this upcoming week? Most important messages. What else for Libra? Oh my goodness, yeah, there you go. Absolutely, Libra, 4 of Wands. So there's definitely a happy community here in the picture. So whether this be your family celebration event, or this is just some sort of community event, but it's a happy, it's a good, harmonious atmosphere. Okay, feels like home, feels like someplace you belong. Maybe the people you meet feel like you really relate to them. So yeah, I see that you are just really open to new suggestions at this time, to exploring new things, especially with the Page of Swords, to learning new things. Absolutely, Libra. And this is also a celebration of a milestone. Okay, so you could be celebrating somebody else's success or your own success here, especially closer to the end of the week. What do we need to know here about the 4 of Wands energy? What do we need to know about the 4 of Wands energy? What do we need to know here about the 4 of Wands? Okay, the 2 cards flipped over and we have the 5 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. So I feel like this is definitely a challenge that has been conquered. Okay, so the 5 of Wands represents a challenge or a competition, almost like who is going to get to this wand first. Okay, so I think, and it looks like a very friendly competition. Looks like something that's almost like a game, but something that perhaps you yourself set for yourself, like a challenge a goal that you set up for yourself. And you actually achieved that, because this is the 4 of Wands. This is achieved milestone, achieved a goal. And 2 of Pentacles is an indication that you are able to take care of, juggle things, take care of business and also have fun, get everything done on time, meet all the deadlines, Libra. Now, for some, I'm seeing there's it's like a busy event you have to prepare for, and maybe there's a travel involved as well. But it's like you have to set something up. Perhaps you are hosting a party and it's just a lot of things to do on your plate to prepare for this, and you're trying to make it all work perfectly. Okay, you're trying to organize everything perfectly, Libra, is what I'm seeing here. Some sort of a event you are putting together, for sure, or helping somebody organize that. you are also achieving some sort of balance here. So whatever that means to you, it could be that you have decided to learn something new, like she's riding a bike. Maybe you are helping, maybe you were trying to learn something new, a new task skill, and it was challenging to get that just right. But look, she's riding with her hands up. She's not even holding the bars. She's got it, okay? So I definitely see here, Libra, that there's something you wanted to learn, find out, practice, master, and you are accomplishing that here by the end of the week, Libra. That's fantastic. Fantastic energy. It could be also someone else in your life doing, accomplishing that, but I feel it's also has to do with your energy here, Libra. Okay, so to me, I see like this progression of your thought process. For example, in the beginning, it looks like you may have been stuck in some sort of a rut or a routine, maybe working too hard, maybe having a lot of responsibilities, or maybe having doubts here, Libra, or some other restrictions. But I'm feeling that you take some sort of action. Maybe it's even a physical action. Like you're not going to sit and wait for things to resolve here on your own. So you're looking into new avenues, new ways of solving a problem, definitely here. And I think that's helping you. And then, you're kind of, you are open to new opportunities here, and they come your way. Absolutely, you're already planning ahead here and growing. The Three of Wands is about expansion, is about what's next. It's about dreaming big, okay? Especially with the Star card here. Like, your potential. There's something about potential here, Libra. So absolutely, I just think that you are aware of your potential now and what you can accomplish, and there's definitely also an energy of liberation here as well. Libra, following your guiding star, following your calling. I love this. Let's draw a few oracle cards for this reading. Let's start with the Time Traveler's Oracle deck. Most important messages for Libra Collective, please, this upcoming week. I just got, you receive an offer, or you make an offer, and if you play your cards right, or maybe you play your chess right, you can score a big for some reason. Transformation. Wow, Libra, what a beautiful card to receive. Transformation. Rumi of Persia. I believe that's some sort of a traditional dance that they do. Oh gosh, it escapes my mind right now. Maybe it will say that in the booklet. So Rumi is a Middle Eastern poet, from 13th century or so. And it doesn't say what the dance is called, but it's like a, maybe if you know, let me know, please, in the comments. But this card symbolizes transformation in a very dramatic way. This could be a change in your appearance, or a change in your circumstances, Libra, or a shift in your perception of yourself. And see, that's kind of what I'm feeling right here. Shift in your perception of yourself and what you can accomplish. It occurs when you have the faith to step out of the confines of your ordinary reality. And that's what it feels like to me. When you alter the normal way you view yourself, you will expand into a greater awareness of your place in the universe. Right now, you are ready to reach into the invisible yet very real realm of spirit. Even though you can see what's ahead beneath the surface of life, powerful forces are supporting you on the journey ahead. Trust the process and have faith in yourself. Use dance, poetry, and music to reach the Creator and step into your transformation. Additionally, have patience that an amazing plan is unfolding, even if it doesn't always seem like it. So this card indicates that enlightenment is ahead. This is very much the Neptune in Aries energy. As I mentioned in the beginning, this is very much like overall Aries energy as well here. So the key words of this transformation are trust and faith. That enlightenment is unfolding here, Libra. Interesting. Let's draw another card and see what else comes up here for Libra collective. But as I see it, I was just going to say that. Like upgrade, or ascension, and then we have transcending, and look at this, we have 39 and then card 40 right after it. Atlantis. Holy cow. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera here. So the Atlanteans were believed to be, very like have supernatural powers, right? They could lift things with their mind, which is called psychokinesis. So basically, these are people with remarkable minds, discipline, and psychic abilities. And so this is kind of telling us that perhaps we are uncovering this power within us at this time, Libra. It's time to rise above the mundane circumstances of your life. Once again, we get that message here. Through the focused power of your mind, it is possible to let go of ordinary concepts and enter a more rarefied perspective. Transcending a negative or unhelpful situation is a kind of transformation of self. With focused discipline, all things are possible. So this is a positive change ahead, Libra, because your old ideas and structures are ending, okay? Absolutely, there's some sort of a transformation happening. You are basically dropping away any sort of limited beliefs you had about yourself, that maybe you were thinking, okay, I don't have the potential, I'm not really that talented, or I'm never going to have a business of my own, or I'm not smart enough for this job, or there could be a lot of different things, or like I'm never going to have a perfect body, or I can't run that fast, or anything really. Okay, I don't have a talent to play music beautifully. This all like lies that we've been feeding ourselves, right? I think that's what's dropping away at this time. And we kind of transcend into this altered reality, okay? So trust your psychic senses and your intuition. That's why the high priestess showed up in the beginning of this reading, Libra. So if you have ever been drawn to crystals, on any sort of like sound vibration energy, or reiki, or anything that has to do with energy and intuition, it's now time to explore that, because I feel like it's going to help you as well. And also pay attention to your dreams at this time. This is very powerful energy, Libra. Okay, all right, let's draw one more card for Libra to close out this message. It's going to be from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck. Voyage. Oh my goodness, Libra. Look at this. There's a hunchback whale and a baby whale. And this is symbolizing a new journey that's coming up for you. So, and all the water is kind of indicative, and the full moon is definitely indicative of the perhaps spiritual journey, personal journey, Libra. Get ready. You are about to embark on a journey. It might be an inner sojourn or an outer voyage to a distant land, and it does look like you're exploring something here. It might be a project or idea that is coming to life, but most certainly you are an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the unknown. Where do you want to go? What have you always wanted to do or be? This is the time to make it happen. Get prepared. Have a clear vision of what you want to experience, but also be prepared for the unexpected. That is part of the exhilaration of being a traveler. Remember to enjoy the journey as much as reaching the destination. I love that. So it does basically mean that there is some kind of a new adventure that you are embarking on, maybe even physically here, Libra. So but if you haven't traveled in a while, if you haven't tried new things in a while, if you haven't felt free, and like, I think this is a clear sign that something needs to change here, because it definitely a sense of freeing yourself. I mean, this card right here speaks volumes. Okay, this person sitting indoors and dreaming of a beautiful outdoor scene here. So, and they have a camera. I mean, maybe they're not dreaming, but they're seeing it. So this could be that you are about to travel out and have like a spring break, or maybe this is a time when you're planning that. Okay, or maybe that's making plans and goals for near future, for your new adventure here, Libra. So absolutely, I love this. Beautiful energy for you, Libra. A lot of blue colors here as also. I can see that you're definitely changing your mindset here. Definitely a big shift here. And the more you do this, the more success you're going to attract. And it's already here. I mean, look at that. It's already here. So Libra, thanks to your own work on yourself, I feel like you are finally opening yourself up to a beautiful new journey. All right. I hope this message resonated with you, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. Blessings to all of you, and I will catch you later. Bye.